welcome back, fellas, to the Model Building Corner. I'm Joe. All right, boy, let me tell you something. I took some heat. I took some heat last night from a fella who is going to be getting this car, and he got on me about not doing the spray out on the MCW paints. I told him what I said in the video. I wanted to wait till I got the good thinner. I didn't want to use my Tamiya lacquer thinner. He said he doesn't care, that when I get home from work today, I'd better mix up some paint and do a spray out. And then I talked to one of you guys today, and same thing. JT. So this is my plan, okay? So yesterday, well, you guys seen me, I put these wheels in the purple pond. When they were chrome, there was some weird stuff going on, like right at the tips of the slots. But once it de-chromed, that must have been buildup from the chrome. So these wheels look beautiful. So this is what I'm going to do. The test spray out of MCW is going to be on this hood. And I want it to be the way the car is going to be. So I have to prime these wheels anyway, and I'm not going to use the big can again. So I'm going to prime these wheels, and I'm going to prime this hood. And then while that's gassing out, I'm going to make myself some dinner, suffer through that, and then we'll spray some color and see what happens. So it'll be like an hour or so, but for you guys it'll be like that. Oh, my stomach hurts now. Well, after I got the AK primer to finally spray again, I went ahead and I got the wheels primed and I got the hood primed. So I need to I got a little bit of a heavy spot right there on both edges on the left side, but I'm gonna rest my stomach some more, and then I'll get the paint mixed up, and I'll put these away because I'm not spraying chrome on these for a while yet. Put you guys up here because it's been a while. Hey, when I said I didn't need to chrome these for a while, I keep forgetting that these are actually the wheels for the Camaro. So yeah, I do need to chrome those, but I'm still gonna let that primer set. Alright, so my part's ready. So I am, waiting to mix the paint until I don't have anything else to do except for spray. So, because that's what I learned from watching you guys. Who taught you how to do this? You, okay? I learned it by watching you. Don't do drugs around your kids. Alright, my black. So once again, get these glasses off, put these glasses on. I cannot see. So 2.5. Am I mixing too much for just a spray out? Yeah. But if I like the way it looks, I'm going to hit this car. And I want to get this mastered as far as being able to mix a batch. So, okay. So I got my 2.5 marked out on both cups. Are you in the screen? Yeah. Alright, so Pipit, long stockade. Are you supposed to shake this? Don't swallow it. Okay. I wasn't planning on taking a swig. Come on. A little shy. So I'm told on the MCW to go 50-50. And I could put some hardener in it, can't remember how much I'm supposed to put in. Should I put some hardener in it? I do have. I heard that the clear hardener will actually make the paint a little bit shinier than the enamel hardener. Alright, so I'm going to do a couple of drops on that, but first I'm going to do the paint. And I'm going to try the Jamaica Blue Metallic, which is a Chrysler color, but if I like the way it looks, I'm going with it. Because the way this AK primer keeps spraying every time I mix it and try to spray it, it's like I gotta fight with it every single time. So I've already sprayed Tamiya lacquer and it went smooth and I loved it. So I may abandon the and Terry's gonna like this. I may abandon the water-based and the acrylics altogether. We'll see. Oh yeah. Alright, so let's go with 5 milliliters. No, 2.5. Almost screwed up, guys. Alright, 2.5. A little bit more. That's a pretty metallic. Alright, now I don't remember when to put the hardener in. Alright, I'm going to mix this up. Wow, that is a pretty color. It's a dark, I've said it before in another video. It looks like a blue with a hint of black. All right. Now, clear hardener. Oh, holy moly! Where's my bottle opener 2000? Holy smokes, what is going on here? Alright, we're not putting any clear hardener in it, because that sucker will not open. Alright. I know the hardener is required in the clear, but not in the paint. I remember that much. Alright, so let's get set up over by the airbrush. Oh, I gotta hook up the... Alright, hold on. Got my piece. I am going to test away from the project. Alright. I'm going to blow some air on this. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm not getting a lot of paint coming out. I'm getting like no paint out. Whoops. So was I not close enough? Why does the fan look so narrow? I don't understand why the pattern is so narrow. I did a 50-50 mix. Nothing's coming out. And I've got... I don't understand. I put a little bit more thinner in there. No, before I do this, let me do this. I'm going to run some of the lacquer thinner through it and make sure that I didn't get clogged or something. I don't know. Let me get this out of the way. Maybe the paint was just too thick. Now I got a good spray pattern. Should only put a little bit in there so it didn't take forever to run it out. See what happens now. Good on this. Well, we'll see. I'm assuming I was just doing it trying to do it too far away. Alright, let me let that sit a minute.
What you guys in here?
I'll give it a few minutes and then hit it with another coat. I guess I was trying to spray it from too far of a distance. Is that what it is? But alright, give me a few minutes. Alright, we'll go again. Whoops. Smells. I'm just messing around since I guess I'm getting the hang of it, I think. Why is my hand shaking? So, in the camera, it makes it look like a bluer blue. But I still like the color. So you think I should paint the car? Or I'd have to mix up some more paint, I think. You know, I'm not going to paint it. I did what I was told to do. I did a spray out. There's the spray out. I'll put a third coat on this in a few minutes. And go from there. Alright, I got so involved in sitting down and starting to edit because that segment trying to figure this out was like 20 minutes, so I had to edit it down. So it's been like a half an hour. So I just I made sure that the airbrush wasn't clogged or anything. I ran a little bit of lacquer thinner through it. I got a good spray pattern with lacquer thinner. Put the rest of the paint in the cup and let's hit it with a final coat and see what happens. I don't know. I don't like the way the paint's coming out. Let me do this. Alright. Well, let's see what happens. I don't sound like I have a lot of air pressure coming out of the gun. Like when I'm watching you guys paint, you know, I got this set at like 20, but when I press this, I don't hear a lot of air. But when I have straight lacquer in there, the spray pattern is good and it sounds normal. I mean, is my paint still too thick? And remember, this is MCW enamel. I'm putting this one on a little bit heavier just to see how it levels out. So let me let that dry and we'll see what happens. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes since I did the last coat. I mean, in person, I think that it's still wet in some spots, so, but yeah, you see, let the light catch it. I mean, I guess it doesn't look that bad. But you guys let me know what you think. You know, I only messed around with the underhood since it was spraying good that one pass. So that's only one coat, but that's, I guess you can say 3. So alright, let me get you up on the tripod. I'm not gonna lie, there was some frustration in there. I mean, it was frustrating, but you know, after everything's said and done, yeah, it's still a little tacky, so I shouldn't be touching it. When it completely dries, I'll see what happens. And so let me do this. Createx, MCW. I'm digging that color blue. I mean, I like both colors. Don't get me wrong, but you know what I think? I think part of the problem was when I sprayed the primer on the hood and the wheels, I should have broke down the gun and cleaned it completely, because all I did was run some of the lacquer thinner through it. And when I spray lacquer thinner through it, I mean, it sprays beautiful. It's got a nice cone pattern. But when I'm spraying paint, it looks like the pattern is so narrow. So I don't know if that's normal. You know, like I said, I mean, it's all a learning experience for me. Anyway, so I apologize, guys, for this one being so long, for doing so little. But I kind of wanted to leave as much of that in there as possible. Hopefully, you know, some of you guys with more experience maybe see something I'm doing wrong. Again, you might say the whole problem is that I should have broken the gun down after I sprayed the primer, which my goal is to get another gun, although I do have airbrush gun. I do have the Iwata, that's only a 3mm. But I'm going to get another airbrush. And I'm going to leave this one that I have as a dedicated primer airbrush. And the new one is going to be paint only and no acrylic. Just lacquers and enamel. So yeah, so I appreciate everybody. Hope everybody has a great evening, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.